This is your stimulus check update and stimulus package update for Friday, May 1st. Will there be a second stimulus check? Are monthly checks a real possibility? There's been so many proposals for new stimulus. I've covered many of them on my channel. The $2,000 per month, the free rent and mortgage, and now the ABC Act, which would provide $2,000 on a prepaid debit card to everyone. And then an additional $1,000 would be loaded onto the card every month. But when are we going to see some action on this? Will any of these proposals actually come to reality? We know the House of Representatives are taking a break for the time being. The Senate will be coming back next week to discuss future stimulus. The focus is going to be on funding the state and local governments first. But I'm confident that there will be a lot of discussion on directly helping the American people too. There are two sides to the argument on more stimulus for the American people. One side wants Americans to have guaranteed income, and the other side wants to boost the economy by getting more people back to work. We see that some states are beginning to open already. Some are worried that we're opening too soon, but that's for a different video. Are one-time $1,200 stimulus payments enough to help those adversely affected by business closures? White House economic advisor Kevin Hassett responded to this question by saying, "I think that's something that we are studying very carefully. I know people in the House are as well." President Trump has said that he prefers a payroll tax cut, which means that employees will pay less Social Security and Medicare taxes. The one problem is the payroll tax cut doesn't do anything for those who are unemployed. The people who are hardest hit right now are the ones who have lost their jobs. It's clear that Trump wants more of a going back to work incentive, which makes sense. Getting people back to work ultimately is going to get the economy back up and running again. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this. The chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, says that he wants to do whatever they can to minimize the potential long-term damage the current events will cause. The Fed really has no lending limits. They basically have a credit card they could keep swiping forever. Debt will accumulate, but they want to make sure money is circulating around so that we won't go into a big depression. We'll have to wait and see. Here's an update on the $1,200 stimulus checks. 120 million payments have been sent out so far. There are still tens of millions of people who have not received anything. If you haven't received your payment, go back to the portal at irs.gov to see if they've updated the status on when and how you'll be receiving your stimulus check. Here's an example of what you could see depending on your situation. Some people who have inputted their banking information on the portal have been asking, "Why am I getting my stimulus check mailed instead of by direct deposit?" According to the IRS, it's because your payment had already been issued before they finished processing your banking information. And here's a quick update on the PPP loans. If you're still trying to get a loan at your local bank or a bigger bank, and they say that they are not accepting any more applications or that you'll have to wait, you can still get a loan. I recommend going through PayPal. Personally, I applied for a small business loan through PayPal, and they got back to me with an approval in less than 2 days. Highly, highly recommended. I'm going to keep making videos on this channel covering everything stimulus. It's like my new favorite word. So make sure you subscribe and hit the like button to stimulate the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much for watching this video. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Peace.